in this liberated age of wife-swapping, bed-hopping, temporary relationships, and shacking up together, how does the venerated institution of marriage bear up?
I know it must be very boring for you to come home after your fascinating day at the office.
Well, now you mention it, it gets more and more boring all the time.
Then why come home at all? What do you mean there's lumps in the mince?
That's all it is. Lumps. And bleeding tin lumps at that.
Then I'll show you what you can do with it. Don't want to see you again as broken Ivy.
All right.
Get your hair out of it.
Oh, Finn.
All right then?
Oh, you as well, eh?
Nothing. What about?
Reasonable discussion.
Ha! Talking to me about women's rights, eh? You should have been strangled in their gym slips.
Yeah, well, I'm not standing around out here all night like Fido in disgrace.
Ah, right. Well, why don't you bury your bone then and we'll shoot off down a boozer, right?
Oh, right.
Right. Oh, I tell you, I've seen it all before, Roger. I've run the gamut of broken crockery, 3-week silences, withdrawal of conjugal rights. This is a place for you and me, son. Get a drink inside you. Show her who's who. It's a different world after 16 pints.
No, Finn, just the one. Then we better get home.
Good evening, Ruth.
Hello, Dave.
And how are you both? Mm-hmm. Right. I'll have a pint of best, please, love.
Pint of best.
Right. What are you having, Roger?
A glass of medium dry sherry, if I may.
A what?
A medium dry sherry.
Yeah, make that 2 pints of best, will you, Ruth? So what caused your little rumpus at home then, eh? Money or sex, was it?
We were discussing things at the office, and I happened to say the new secretary was an attractive sort of girl, and before I knew where I was supposedly staying behind late to take her out to dinner. Ha! Absurd.
Yeah, well, that's women for you, innit? Ain't they all the same? Look at my old woman. She thinks I'm abnormal because I haven't left her for another woman. Huh? Oh, child, love. And have one for yourself. There's a table over there, Ruth.
Do you fancy one of those pies? I haven't eaten anything yet.
Yes. Could we have 2 pork pies, Ruth?
All right.
The one's on the counter.
Oh, shut your mouth.
I tell you, Roger, you don't get many of them to the pound, son. So where's your dinner, then?
I was told to go and get my own.
Huh, mine's on the kitchen wall. Mind you, you haven't been married as long as we have you?
Why?
Well, you learn to get more acrobatic as life goes on. You get faster on your feet. A moving target is harder to hit, you see. My wife's got the range, but she ain't got the accuracy.
Sounds like guerrilla warfare. What started your little discussion?
Nothing in particular. There wasn't much on telly, that always gets her agitated. And she says I neglected her, don't take her nowhere, which is a load of cods. I'm always offering to take her up the home matches, but she don't want to know. No, it's her age that's at the bottom of it.
What do you mean her age? She's not very old.
She's at the agony column time of life, you see. There's not a week goes by, but she's not in dire need of professional reassurance. She's always looking in the mirror, remonstrating with her wrinkles, castigating the obstinacy of her blackheads. Convinced her looks have gone down the pan, and that her eyes are slowly sinking in the back of her head. Do you want another one, do you?
No, Finn, I don't intend to stay.
Another pint of best in there. Hello there, how you going, all right? You on your own, are you? No, you're not on your own. Amazing what them bull workers can do, innit?
If you don't mind me asking, Finn, do you have many disagreements?
No more than usual. I mean, nothing serious, usual ups and downs when she thinks I've had a bit on the side. But she's on the whole, she's not got a lot to complain about.
A bit on the side? You telling me that you've committed adultery?
Adultery? What a thing to say. Supposing my kids were to hear that. That's a terrible thing to accuse anyone of. That is adultery. A bit on the side's one thing. But I've never been unfaithful to her.
Sounds like an odd sort of morality to me.
Does it? Here, do you play darts, do you?
I mean, what would you say if your wife was having a bit on the side?
Well, she wouldn't, would she? Why should she? She's got me.
Yes. What would you say if she was having a bit on the side?
Well, I'd take it philosophically. I'd talk it over with her in a civilized manner, find out her reasons, and then I'd give her a right good battering. You gonna play then?
This isn't really my game, you know.
Right, nearest the middle.
What's the difference, though? I mean, why should it be different for a woman, eh?
Well, it is different, isn't it? I mean, a man can go cheerfully through life with a sunny disposition, a few precautions in the back pocket, a mattress in the back of the van, still retain a measure of innocent spontaneity. But a woman, she gets emotionally involved, doesn't she? Puts a damper on it. For every man out sowing his oats, there's a woman following behind with a packet of weed killer.
That's an appalling attitude, Finn. I mean, that's appalling. It's not only immoral, it's hypocritical.
There you go, I think I'm away. Right, 101 up then.
All right, well, make this quick. I should never have let you talk me into this.
What about you, though? I mean, you must have been tempted. There must have been times in your amorous career when the only answer to life's perplexities was a quick ankle shaker and away.
Well, I'm not saying I haven't felt the odd twinge.
Well, there you are, then.
It doesn't mean I've given in to it. Marriage should be a permanent thing. If you want a different sort of life, you shouldn't get married at all.
Yeah, you might be right. But sometimes when I wake up in the night and hear the wife snoring there, and see the moonlight shining down on her curlers, as much as I love her, I say to myself, there must be a better way to spend an evening. Your throw. And when did you first take the strain on your elbows then?
Beg your pardon?
How old were you? Eh? What, 16, 18, 29?
None of your business.
I bet you was a late developer, weren't you? Eh? All that education, too much study and not enough practical work.
Not very good.
No, you're not doing very well, are you, there?
I said it wasn't my game.
So I was very lucky in that respect. I came up in a very highly promiscuous neighbourhood. When I was at school, I was voted boy most likely to be found whistling in a wardrobe 3 years running.
Yes, I can well believe it. Look, can we finish this game and get home?
I well remember my first torrid moment of passion. It was on Hackney Marshes. I gave her me bubblegum cards and said I loved her. I did too, but shortly after that she moved out the neighbourhood. Her parents went to Basingstoke and bought a chip shop. I saw her years later pushing a pram. She'd gone a bit yellow with the chips. She was married then, of course. It's funny what life does to people. I'll never forget that first time. The sun shining down and the smell of the grass. And look at us now. There's me married with a family, and there's her wrapping up saveloys and stinking of vinegar.
I must say, I envy you your past in some ways, Finn. You've had a much freer life than me. You've lived with nature.
No, take it easy. I wasn't born on an allotment, you know.
What I mean is that you don't suffer from inhibitions.
Right about the time of your A-levels, was it?
What do you mean?
A sixth form party, Mummy and Daddy away, Beatles on the record player, and a daring bottle of cider amongst you.
Come on, Finn, play the darts.
And there was Roger, head boy, prefect, swoon of the common room, suddenly pounced on by a 12-stone hockey girl with her knickers down by her ankles.
There's no need to be vulgar about it, Finn. At least it wasn't on Hackney Marshes, I can tell you that.
No, the playing fields of Eton, I bet. Oh, my game, I think. Right, put your hand in your pocket and get me a drink, Roger.
No, Finn, I must get home now.
No, then we might pick something up, eh?
Look, I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Look, over my left shoulder, about 2 o'clock. Look
What?
at them. What do you think? Eh?
No, Finn, no. Don't get me involved.
Go on, unlock your wallet and get me a drink.
All right, but this is the last one. Thank you, then.
Beat me with your rhythm stick. Oh, I'm sorry there. Here, put something good on, eh? You on your own, are you?
I'm with my friend.
Yeah, I noticed, sir. Well, you're meeting someone, are you?
We might be, we might not.
Well, maybe I could come and join you for a little drink in a minute, eh?
I don't know. We might be going on somewhere else. After all, not much to stay here for, is there?
Hello there. You mind if I sit down? Bit of a strain on the legs playing darts.
Sit where you like, it's a public house.
Oh, can I jump on your knee then?
Oh, funny.
Finn, here's your drink.
Oh, thank you, Roger. Right, oh, ladies, this is Roger, Big Rog, and I'm Dave. How do you do? Sit down, Rog.
No, Finn, no. Look,
Go on, get your bum down there.
Good evening.
Hello. Finished your game then?
Yes.
Is your friend all right? Looks a bit down in the mouth.
Oh, he's all right. Just a bit under the weather, that's all.
Got the flu?
No. His wife left him.
Look, do you mind not discussing my private life with strangers? I'm sure these ladies aren't interested.
I'm divorced myself, and I don't. Oh, I've been through it, I can tell you.
Oh, yeah?
Wouldn't want to go through that again.
Wouldn't you?
You men, you're all the same. They're only after one thing, aren't they, Doc?
Yeah. Please, not in front of Roger. He gets his underwear from Securicor. He's got a church-going Alsatian looking after the key for him. Here, Roger, what do you think about taking these two delightful young ladies down a disco?
No, Finn, no. It's a bit difficult, you see, the wife and everything. I'd better get home.
You know, when you talk like that, your lips curl up, just like Michael Caine's.
They? Do they really?
Hasn't anyone ever told you?
No. Do you think so?
Say that again.
What?
Do you think so?
Do you think so?
Yeah, there it is. Do you see, Doc?
Well, I never knew that. Michael Caine. You getting those drinks in, Finn? It's your round, you know.
Hang on a minute, hang on. They do say that I look like James Coburn. James Coburn. He's in a lot of westerns. He rides an horse.
What's his horse look like?
Like Michael Caine with his glasses off. What would you like then?
Oh, we'll have the same again.
What was that?
Same as we had last time.
I don't think we should, really.
Yeah, you playing, Dave?
No, Sid, no, go ahead, son.
Regards to the missus.
Good night, Sid.
You're married too, then?
Yeah, sort of.
Same as him?
Yeah, well, he takes it more seriously.
Does your wife know you're doing this?
Oh, come on, Doc. There's nothing wrong with having a few drinks.
That's right.
Yes, I agree.
Oh, your morals soon crumbled then, didn't they?
All I mean is, if a chap can't sit down and have a perfectly innocent drink with an attractive young lady, just because she doesn't happen to be his wife, then it's a sign of other people's mentalities.
Absolutely right, Sunshine, absolutely right.
If people can't be friendly, there's something wrong somewhere.
So what are we having then, girls?
Oh, all right, then. 2 vodkas, please.
Right,
Here coming, Carol. Yeah,
right, don't be long now. Do one for me while you're there, will you? Isn't it amazing how girls always have to go to the Kazi in pairs? Eh? It's like Siamese twins with one knicker leg between them. Hey, Ruth, want 2 vodkas in there and 2 pints of best again, please, love. Butcher's Crutch Motel. Hello? Here, it's the wife. Hello there. Yeah, all right. Yeah, nothing to worry about. No, we're taking a couple of tarts down the disco. Yeah, ta-da.
Good Lord. Your wife must be very tolerant, Finn.
It wasn't my wife, it was yours.
Come in.
Well, this is nice. This is very nice, eh?
Good. Is this all yours, is it?
Yeah, after the divorce, I got to keep the house.
Where's your husband then? He's not in a tool shed, is he?
Hey, you know, that was a swinging club you took us to, Finny. I haven't danced like that in years.
No, I don't think anyone else had either. Talk about Saturday night fever. More like a Sunday morning outbreak of warts.
What do you mean, I'll have you know I used to be pretty good at the old twist?
Well, I'd never have guessed, Sunshine. Now, here's the one as a dancer, Dot here.
Oh, do you think so?
Yeah, especially during the slow, seductive numbers. Beat me with your rhythm stick.
Ooh, you need watching, you do.
You want to watch old Finny? He was voted best boy in the wardrobe at school, 3 years whistling, weren't you?
I'll make some coffee. Come on.
Yeah, don't worry about me, I've got me own. Yeah, we're well away here, son.
Yeah, I'm well away.
Play your cards right here, you'll be in there. Before they come back, do you want the
lampshade?
Not the lampshade, do you want the bedroom or do you want the sofa?
It doesn't make any difference to me.
Right then, you take the bedroom, I'll take the sofa.
I don't think you'll get it through the door.
Leave it out. Listen, Sunshine, we could be here for the elastic snapping championships of the world. Now, you keep your own score and let me know what happens in the morning. But don't you go messing it up just because you're incapable, right?
Incapable? Incapable? I'll soon show you who's incapable, old boy. You don't have to strut about and beat your chest, you know. Some of us have got subtlety, finesse. Up here, that's where it counts.
Well, if that's where it counts, you should have your Y-fronts on your head then, shouldn't you? Then you do your fly buttons up and your crash helmet. Now sit down and shut up. Hello, ladies.
Ah, yeah, no, sit down. Oh, it's nice.
Comfy?
Yes.
You comfy, are you?
Not bad.
You see, Carol, can I call you Carol?
Yes, Roger.
You see, Carol, the thing is, my wife doesn't understand.
Oh, stone me.
You're all hands.
Well, I've got me feet, I have.
What about your feet?
What you got down there, then?
Well, what I mean is that I really feel like I can talk to you. You're the sort of girl that a man would want to come home to in the evenings. But my wife...
She's the sort of woman you want to get away from in the morning,
Don't, please.
Sorry.
You see, I'm not like old Dave over there.
I can see you're not like him.
I mean, he does this sort of thing all the time.
Do you?
No, he's only jealous, he is.
Look, I don't want to get mixed up with a married man. What would my husband think?
Your husband? Leave off, where's he then?
I don't know, and I don't much care.
Well, that's lovely, isn't it? That's lovely, you cavorting about. It's no wonder so many husbands are unfaithful when their wives are out knocking about with married men.
You've some room to talk. What about you?
I'm not doing nothing.
Oh.
I'm not, look. I tell you, Doc, when two people meet, the old hormones start jingling about. And strange things can happen, hormonically. You know what I mean? We're all at the mercy of our hormones. All of us are.
Yes, we are.
We're like lonely little ships in the night.
Lonely little ships.
Sailing along in a fog of sudden impulses, toot-tooting in the gloom. And sometimes we collide. And then we find ourselves marooned on the sofa, clinging to each other for warmth and affection. Yeah.
Warmth and affection.
Or you could be staggering home late one night, a beer and middle-tar cigarette vators strong on your breath, and an end party in a coach comes trundling down the road like a carnival in the night, all hollering and shouting and screaming. Or you pass a girl and your eyes meet, and you think of all the things that could have been, and then she's gone into the darkness and you're all alone again. Your cod and chips lying heavy on your stomach. And you have a feeling of emptiness. And you're all choked up inside. And then you're sick all down your trousers.
You're a romantic at heart, aren't you?
I try to fight it, Dot. But I can't help it.
Why don't you come and sit over here a bit?
I shouldn't burden you with my problems like this, Carol. You've been through it all yourself. I mean, anyone can see just by looking at you, you've had a hell of a rough time. Carol.
Yes, Roger.
Carol,
Yes.
can I use the bathroom?
You've got to admire his finesse, haven't you?
Come on, I'll show you where it is.
Good luck then, son.
All right, Doc.
Yeah, all right, Carol.
Come on, this way.
Well,
Well,
here we are, alone together on the sofa.
I'll have to go in a minute.
Don't want to go just yet, do you?
I know what you're thinking. You're wondering how to get me into bed.
No, I wasn't. I was wondering how to get in with you.
You just can't rush a girl into these things.
Well, you can have a lie down when you get there.
No, I'll have to go.
Well, what's the matter with you? Don't you fancy me? You'd rather I was like Roger the middle-class lodger, concealing his intentions, eh? The groping hand and the velvet glove.
No, it's not that. I wouldn't fancy him.
Well, why don't you fancy me then?
I do. I like you. I wouldn't mind. It'd make a change. But... Well, me and my husband, we have rows. We had one tonight. But we always make 'em up. I've never been unfaithful to him. I don't think I could be.
I see.
I'd be thinking of him. Put me off.
Yeah, well, Well, it's just one of those things, isn't it, eh?
You won't go thinking I've led you on?
No.
I mean, you've done all this before, I know, but I haven't.
No, neither have I.
What?
No, I was having him on when I get him going, like.
Oh, I see.
You've been married long, have you, Dot?
Yeah. You?
Yeah, a few years now. I've got a few photos of the kids here.
I've got some of mine in my handbag. Have you lived round here long, then?
Yeah, years. Used to go to secondary Hawdon. What is the comprehensive now, you know?
We used to go to the school dances, me and my friend. You must have known Brian Murphy. He'd be about your age.
Brian, yeah, I knew him well. Him and his mate. What was his name? Oh, he was a lad. He went through all the girls' schools and after gym mistresses and all. And then he got tied up with some right old scrubber. A right bicycle she was. He got in her pudding club and had to marry her. What a state she was. Alan, that was his name. Alan
Carter?
Alan Carter, that was him. Did you know him, did you?
I married him. I know you now. Finn, ain't it? Always hanging round the gates, looking up girls' dresses. That were you.
Oh, mate. I tell you, don't do that. Yeah, this ain't your furniture, you know.
Oh! Dot, before you go, give us a hand with this one. He's fallen asleep in the bath.
Oh, Finn.
All right?
Yes. Well.
How'd you get on then?
Oh. Not bad. You?
I was all right.
Great night, eh?
Ah, tremendous, terrific. Hey!
Hey! Well, best get in, eh?
That's it, Shamuzu.
But nothing happened. Nothing. We just had a coffee and then I sat in the bath.
Oh, give us a bacon sandwich and a quick flash. Any old mattress on a dark night, eh? Right. I've got conjugal rights, you know. Rose, please, run your weight flipper. No worries. I usually go down a bus depot.
Fair enough.
There's your car, of course.
So there is. After you.
Thank you, Squire.
The feeling's so strong. You got to have friends to make that day last long. Standing at the end of the road, boys, waiting for my new friends to come. And I don't care if I'm hungry or cold. I'm gonna get me some of them. I got to have friends.